Joe Netta, how you doing? Um, my opinion is a bit different than Omar's on this, right? Because I've been monitoring this a little bit, and Hillary Sanchez is actually a supporter of my platform. And I think that even your so-called apology lacks contrition. I
think gonna support you no more. You over here, nigga. She gonna be on your ass.
That's okay. But right now we're gonna make this about Joe Netta. I think that your apology lacked contrition. I think that some of the people that are so willing to brush it under a rug doesn't understand the impact of what you said. Even after saying what you said, your apology was just as empty as the words that came out of your mouth. I think that you should be ashamed of yourself. The very people, the very women that have built you and made you to who you were, or who you are, or who you finna used to be, are the very ones that you drugged and denigrated. I think that you and Charles are really just using black women for content. I don't think that you have any concern or care for the plight of black women. I don't think you even understand the struggles of black women. I'm not saying that you're trying to be a black woman, but you damn sure riding the coattails of them. And I think that what you said was deplorable. I haven't even heard a white person say to some of the things that you said. So to hear it come from a black person, much less yourself, it's almost like you felt like you had a level of security that was impenetrable. That you felt that you stood. Yeah, I feel like you thought that you were behind a wall that was impenetrable because you were supported by the very black women and the women that you denigrated. I've never seen you in a circle of people of the Caucasian persuasion, even throwing out an insult, much less anything that would make them feel uncomfortable. But you felt comfortable enough to get online in front of thousands of people and tell black women how black women are the worst thing, and how white women is this, that, and some other stuff. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You should be finding ways to give back to the very women that you tore down. You should be finding ways of trying to contribute to that community of which you have benefited from, rather than doing the very things that not only white folks do, but even some black folks do. Black women have it harder than any other creature on this earth, and you made it 10 times harder by going on there being a black person, telling them how subservient they are to white women. I don't find anything that you said to be conciliatory. There was no type of contrition or any sign of contrition in anything that you said, and the sight of you in my FYP is repulsive.
Okay, Kev, I was just saying wrap it up because Ms. Netta said...
All right, okay. Thank you so much for your opinion and what you had to say about me. How long have you been watching me? Excuse me? How long have you been watching me?
I don't watch you.
Well, first of all, you can't come over here telling me anything about myself when you just seen one video. First of all, I have gave plenty donation.
You muted, Ms. Netta. Unmute yourself, unless you got a phone call. Ms. Netta might have a phone call.
No, I don't have no phone call. I'm talking to him. Hello?
I can hear you now.
Okay. All right, okay. So just like I was saying, the comment I was saying, you don't watch me. Your opinion does not matter to me. But what all I know about you is you was one of the haters, because that's how you came at me. It was respectable for a little while, and then you got deeper and deeper and calling all these big words and all that other stuff, which is fine with me. But if you don't watch me and see my struggle that I have been through for months and months and months, you need to contact some of them black women that you so-called taking up for and tell them maybe they need to pipe down and they need to start apologizing to Ms. Netta. Because I got on this social media site having no problem with no one. Everybody came running towards me. So if you ain't been here for the whole time that I've been going through, then I just suggest whatever comment that you got to say, you can keep that to yourself, buddy. Now, if you would have told me you've been watching me since day one, I would have listened at you and I would have compromised with you. But a person that don't even watch me, that watch a video, and that video that I made the comment on, have no right to get on here and try to bash me or try to tell me what's wrong and what's right for me. Because me personally, I am a black person, and I said what I said. And like I told you, I don't care how you feel about my apology and how did it come off at you. Go and check my inbox where everybody texting me and telling me I owe nobody no apology. So if you was a black woman right now and you wanted an apology for me, baby, you wouldn't get anything from me, okay? Because first of all, I'm not here for y'all to satisfy these haters and stuff like here. I'm here to satisfy my fans, and my fans is okay with it. So I don't care what you think. I don't even know why you even got in the box to even say nothing like that. You could have kept that to yourself. So, and Ms. Netta is not one of the ones to play with. I let you say everything you had to say, and I listened to what I even told them to let you finish what you had to say, because I wanted to hear it. But when you don't watch none of my content, then whatever you got to say about Ms. Netta, you keep that same energy and keep it to yourself, baby, because I don't care about how you feel and them other haters feel too. I know who support me. Black women support me. I know what I said. I told them they was wrong. If you don't like my apology, then you stay the hell off my damn page. I didn't ask you to come follow me. You can't follow me. No, ain't no excuse. I didn't excuse you and cut you out. So let me understand what I'm saying. Absolutely. Because you hit the spot, baby. Because that's one thing. I came on here to be very gentle, very respectful, and all that other stuff. Then you come on here telling me your opinion about me that you don't even know. Just like the other people. No, I'm not finished.
I said trigger.
A trigger? No, I'm not triggered. I'm not nothing of it. I let you talk say what you had to say. So I'm saying what I had to say, okay?
No problem.
So you don't you don't cause me to sleep at night, and the other people that got a problem with me does not cause me to sleep at night too. Okay, so please, whatever you got against me, just just block yourself, or just don't even watch me. You see it, keep scrolling, but your opinion does not matter to me.
All right,
I'm done.
Can I speak now?
You can say whatever you feel like.
Because you don't think it's right?
You said I did what?
Well, you got Yeah, surely you don't think that you ate just then, because you said that you listen to people, you'll take the opinion of people that's been watching you from day one, but yet you just had somebody that gave you some advice that's been listening to you from day one. What's his name, Mr. Darius Cooks? That tried to give you some advice and you still did.
And I couldn't hear nothing Darius Cook said. Because you got to echo. You just had someone that's been watching you from day one that tried to give you some solid advice and you still didn't listen. So it don't matter if it's somebody that's been in your life for a long time, been watching you since day one, or somebody that just came along. You ain't listening to nobody. And the very women that you say that you know support you are the very ones that you tore down. I don't give a damn if it was somebody that you feel like wasn't supporting you, ain't supported you, ain't gifted you, and you don't get no credit for their views or none of that shit. They still black women, and you applied it to all black women. You didn't say some black women. You didn't differentiate. You said all black women. Go back and listen to your own shit, Joe Netta.